Hello students, today we are going to study the next physiological system, that is reproduction. Reproduction is, if you see the male and the female reproductive system, we will see separately, because in case of this cockroach, what happened, the male organs are present in a different organism and female organs are present in different organism. It's not like the earthworm that the same earthworm have the male also, female also reproductive organs. In case of this reproductive system, in case of cockroach, even in case of the arthropoda, they have completely separate male and the female organism. So that's why they possess what type of they actually are what type of organism? They are dioecious organism. Okay, so dioecious organism means which have separate male, this is the symbol of male, and female, this is the symbol of female. Separate male and female organisms are present. Okay, so just see, first of all we will discuss the male reproductive system. So in the male reproductive system, what happens? See, the male reproductive system will bear a pair of testes. Okay, so this is the pair of testes, and this testes actually are completely buried in the fat bodies dorsally. Okay, so they bear a pair of testes in which location? From 4th to the 6th segment. Okay, so from 4th to 6th abdominal segment, they are going to have the pair of testes. Now these testes are the organs who produce the male gamete, that is the sperms. Now the sperms, whenever it is produced, it will descend down and via a tubule, one duct, it will come to this ejaculatory duct. So what is the duct who will carry the spermatozoa from the testis to the ejaculatory duct to this region? This is actually known as the vasa deferentia. So what is the vasa deferentia or vas deferens also you can say? So this vasa deferentia or vas deferens, they will actually carry the male gametes, okay, or carry the sperms. Okay, so they will carry the sperms from the testis to the region of the seminal vesicle. Actually, I will tell you what is that. First of all, the vasa deferentia, you can see there is a pair of testes. Don't think they have 3 testes on another side and on the other side will have the 3 testes. No, it's a trilobed testis. Okay, so they are going to have only 2 testes. That means a pair of trilobed testes. Okay, so they are going to have a pair of trilobed testes, this one, which is present, which is lying in the 4th to 6th abdominal segment, which is present dorsally, dorsolaterally you can say, which is buried completely on the fat bodies. Now from each testis a duct will arise, that is known as the vas deferens, who will carry the sperms. Now how many vasa deferentia or vas deferens are present? In number 2. So here testis, they are also a pair, and vasa deferentia or vas deferens, this is also a pair. Now after that, this vas deferens or vasa deferentia will join in one region, and that region actually is covered by this gland, but then also what is that? That is known as the ejaculatory duct. So what happened, whenever the vas deferens, both the 2 vas deferens will join, what we can call it, this is known as the ejaculatory duct. Okay, so what is the ejaculatory duct? Where both the vas deferens joins. Okay, so remember that. Then after that, see, in that same junction where both the 2 vas deferens actually are come together, in that region one gland is present. And what is that gland called? This is known as the mushroom gland. Okay, remember this is called as the mushroom gland. This mushroom gland have 3 parts. What are they? First of all, they are going to have long tubules on the sides. On the periphery, they are going to have long tubules. Mushroom gland have long tubules. Then on the center, it is the center where they have the short tubules. Okay, So what is the function of this mushroom gland? This mushroom gland will actually produce the nutrients so that the sperms can get the nutrition. So this mushroom gland will secrete the nutrients for the sperms actually. Okay, and here there is another organ just behind the mushroom gland is there, that is known as the seminal vesicle. So what is the seminal vesicle actually? This seminal vesicle is the organ where the sperms are stored. Okay, so the sperms are actually stored in which location? It is in the seminal vesicle. So after that, you just see there is a thing. First of all, here these are supposed the sperms or the spermatozoa. So this spermatozoa will be covered by whom? That will be covered by the liquids or the nutrients. So these are the liquid produced by the short and the long tubules of the mushroom gland. Okay. So they are going to have one opening. We will see that. Now after that, see here this mushroom gland. Just remember one thing. This mushroom gland is present in between 6th to 7th abdominal segment. Then in the seminal vesicle, the sperms are stored where the sperms are getting nutrients from the mushroom gland's secretion from the long and the short tubule. In the seminal vesicle, they are stored. Now after that, just see here there is one very important gland. Actually one gland is there that is known as the phallic gland. So here this is called as the phallic gland. Where the phallic gland is present? It is present behind the testis. Okay, behind the mushroom gland. So just behind the mushroom gland, this is the mushroom gland, and this structure, this is known as the phallic gland. So this phallic gland will secrete one hard substance so that the sperms can be stored properly. Okay, so that it can be protected properly. So what is it? That is actually going to be the thick covering. Okay, thick covering of the phallic gland. So what is that structure? Sperm cage is actually just like a sperm cage which is ovoid, round, which is going to have one pore. What is that? This is known as the spermatophore. Okay, so remember that this is called as a spermatophore. Why they have this opening? That so that it can easily come out and they can fertilize the ovum. So just see what happened, that in that region, see, this is the phallic gland. So that phallic gland will secrete the secretion. So this secretion will meet here. Okay, and this ejaculatory duct will open into a male gonopore. The opening. So this opening, in this opening, the spermatophore, where the sperm cage will be formed, that will be known as the male gonopore. Okay. So after that, this seminal vesicle. From the seminal vesicle, the sperm will be surrounded by the nutrients, and in the region of the male gonopore, where the sperms with the nutrients are coming downward, then a sperm cage will be formed that will be known as the spermatophore. Then after that, this will come outside their body. What is that? That will be known as the male external genital. So from the 6th-7th segment, it will go downward. This male genital pore that will be present in the 9th to the 10th abdominal segment, where the male opening will remove the spermatophore, directly deposit the male spermatophore into the female's body. That will be known as the male external genital. Now this male external genital, this is actually covered by some thick plates-like structure. Chitinous plates are present that will be known as the gonapophysis. Okay, so gonapophysis is nothing but some chitinous plate-like structure. Okay, so this chitinous plates that will help in the copulation or mating process with the female, so that the male can deposit the male gamete, that is the spermatophore, that large egg cage, into the female body. So with the help of this gonapophysis, they will deposit the male gamete inside the female body. So yes, that is about the male reproductive system. A pair of testes, trilobe testes present in the 4 to 6 segment. Then vast difference will arise from each testis. Wherever they will join, meet, that will be known as the ejaculatory duct. But in the same junction, they are going to have one gland called as the mushroom gland. So this mushroom gland will produce the nutrients. Seminal vesicle where the sperms with the nutrients are they are stored. Then after that, this phallic gland which will produce the outer sperm cage, that will be known as the spermatophore, that will join, make here. Then after that it will come out with the help of the male external genital. So that's all about the male reproductive system. I hope you understand that phallic gland, function of phallic gland, the location or the segment where the male and the female organs are present in which segment, that will come in your exam. So remember that. That is all about the male reproductive system. In the next video, we will see the female reproductive system. So I hope, that's why I have to make separately the videos, because this organism is dioecious. Male organ is present in the different organism and female organs are present in the different organs. So we have completed here the male reproductive system. In the next video, we will see the female reproductive system. So that's all about the male reproductive system. That's all about it. I hope you understand. Thank you.